next guest tonight is a stand-up comedian making her network television debut. Please welcome to The Late Show, Samantha Ruddy.
Hi. I think we're gonna legalize weed soon. Yeah. You know, enough with this Ross and Rachel, will they, won't they? Like, let's just do it. One of the only arguments you'll hear against legalizing weed is that it'd be bad for families. But I think cigarettes are way worse for families. Because like a ton of people have dads who went out to get cigarettes and never came back. My friend's dad smokes weed, never leaves the house. I have a girlfriend right now. She's great. We're fighting. She's 33. I'm 26. My friends are like, well, maybe she's too mature for you. You should try dating somebody younger. But I'm 26. I'm not going to date a 19-year-old. Dating a 19-year-old is like owning a gun in New York. It's technically legal. But you can't bring it anywhere. We've been talking about if maybe we want to have kids one day. I don't think I'd be a good mom. I recently adopted an otter from the aquarium. And when I went to visit, I was like, that's my otter. I would know my otter anywhere. And the aquarium guy was like, actually, these are the sea lions. I was like, don't tell me how to raise my son. He is an otter. Also, having a baby is super expensive for lesbians. Artificial insemination costs $5,000. I don't have that. I'm lucky, though, because one of my guy friends is, like, in love with me. So I just asked him, will you lend me $5,000? A lot of lesbians don't like it when men ask them out. I don't mind it. I was getting hit on by a guy the other day, and he just wasn't picking up on social cues or outfits. And he kind of leaned over to me, and he was like, you know, I think it's pretty sexy when a woman asks me out. I was like, me too. I'm from a pretty conservative family, but they try hard to be accepting. They don't always say the right thing, though. Like the other day, I was sitting with my dad and my girlfriend, and my dad kind of just cocked his head at us, and he was like, so which one of you wears the pants? And I had to be like, well, actually, in a same-sex relationship, you're not really beholden to the same societal power dynamics that designate one partner the submissive one and the other the boss. And then I looked over at my girlfriend and I was like, that's what you said, right, babe? In that article you made me read, I read it. I'm from a blended family, so I have like a bunch of half siblings and whatnot. We get along really well. One time, though, I was arguing with my dad, and my dad was just being a total know-it-all. And out of anger, I yelled, I don't have to listen to you. You're not my real dad. And here's the thing, he is my real dad. But for a split second, he thought I knew something that he didn't. Thank you. So I won that argument, you know? I'm trying to dress better. I never know what's appropriate to wear anywhere. The other day, I was wearing a shirt that had the F word on it. And a mom came up to me, and she was like, you should take that shirt off because I don't want to have to explain to my son what that word means. And I was like, lady, if I take this shirt off, you're going to have to explain a lot more than the F word. I feel like I could get away with more outfits if I was in better shape. I'm not in good shape. But I have friends who are, and I know they are because they post about it on Facebook all the time. Like, there's this app that tracks your running stats. They'll say things like, John ran for 4 miles today and earned his calorie incinerator badge. Why you running as well and congratulate him? I wish there was an app that tracked how much Netflix I watch. Yeah, just like Sam watched every episode of Tiny House Hunters. Earned her haven't gotten off the couch in 2 weeks badge. Why don't you go over to her house and see if she's okay? All right, thank you so much.
You can see her headlining at the Velveeta Room in Austin tomorrow. Samantha Ruddy, everybody. Will be right back.